Good morning, children. Welcome to English class. This is Priscilla, your English teacher. Now, let us see a beautiful story about an inspiring man. He is Swami Vivekananda. Children, can you tell me this is the map of which country? This map. You must have been seen, isn't it? And you studied about this country also. Yes, this is the map of India. India is a land of many religions and culture. Here, people are dedicated and duty-bound. Here, well-known religious leaders has been born, like Mahatma Gandhi, Nehru, and Subhash Chandra Bose, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Rabindranath Tagore, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Dr. Radhakrishnan, Mother Teresa. Yes, there are many. Now, we are going to see a small story about Swami Vivekananda. He is the one of the inspiring personality was born in India. Who's that? He is that. He is the Swami Vivekananda who is very inspiring to the youngsters. India is the land of many religions like Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Sikh, and Jain. They have their own culture, different language, different dance style, different music, different food habits. People here in India take both happiness and pain on a same note. Here, people are dedicated and duty bounded towards their work and the responsibilities. Okay, children, every religion, different religions, isn't it? Even Christians have the different way of the language and different way of food, and Muslims also having different way of language, different food, and also the way they pray differently, and their festivals are different, and even the food habits from each religion it differs, isn't it? Each they make their own according to their culture, and even the dress up also it will be different, it will not be same. Different culture, different dress styles, dance style also is different. And here the responsibility, work and responsibilities, even at home, who's earning? Your daddy is earning, isn't it? He has the responsibility to look after your family, isn't it? So he earns. In some home, even mother is earning, isn't it? She too is looking after the family. Why they have the responsibility, so they are looking after it, the family, isn't it? He pay fees for you, and he buys all the things for you for home, and then he pays rent and every expense he sees, isn't it? Why he's doing? Because he has the responsibility to do that, isn't it? The same way, in this land a religious leader was born, and he was known as Swami Vivekananda. He is very inspiring, and he is very responsible to his duty. One day, a small boy jumped out of the coach in which he was traveling and ran to his mother with a smiling face. He pointed at the coachman and told his mother, "I wanted to be a coachman. How nice it is to drive a coach." Okay. Children, who is coachman? One who drives the coach is coachman. This is a cart, isn't it? This is a cart, and this is called coach. And he is a coachman who drives the coach. The small boy jumped out from the coach, and he ran to his mother and told that he wanted to become a coachman. He was very excited to see the the man who drives the coach. So he too wanted to become a coach in future. That time his mother could not say him anything. Later she showed him the picture of Gita and patted him, saying, "Dear Naren, if you want, you can be a coachman, but you should be a coachman like Krishna, who taught Arjuna." Children, what is Gitopatesha? Gitopatesha is a part of a Bhagavad Gita. In that, Lord Krishna has become a coach who taught the Arjuna the right path and gave him courage to fight in the war. So the little boy's mother told him to become like a Lord Krishna who shows the correct path and give courage to the others in future. As his mother was explaining about Gita and about the Krishna and Arjuna, the boy did not understand it clearly. He became later what his mother wanted to be. Little boy Naren later came to known as Swami Vivekananda, a great spiritual leader and India's pride. Children, who is spiritual leader? The spiritual leader are those person who guide and inspire other people to follow the right path. Narendra was born on 12th January 1863. In which year? In 1863 on January 12th to Vishwanatha Datta and Bhuvaneshwari Devi in Kolkata. Kolkata is now called Kolkata, but in those days it was called Calcutta. When Naren was born, his parents gave him the name Vireshwara because they thought that Naren was pleasing the god Vireshwara Shiva. It is the another name of Lord Shiva. So they named him Vireshwara. Later, they gave him the another name, that is the Narendra Datta. At the age of 6, Narendra was sent to the primary school. At the age of 6, he went to the primary school. Later to a private tutor. Private tutor means private tuition. He went to private tuition. He studied Sanskrit grammar, long passages from the Ramayana and Mahabharata. It is the two great epics, isn't it? It is a great epics. It's a long story. After reading Ramayana and Mahabharata, he developed a strong desire to read more books and he developed a wish to see God. For that, he met many people, but he was not able to get a satisfactory answer. His wish to see God grew day by day. Finally, one day he became successful when he could meet his guru from whom he got the answer to his wish. That time he could see God. A guru who made this possible to Naren was Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. He could help him to experience God. and Naren became very spiritual guru. Naren became very spiritual to his guru. Swami Vivekananda did not stop with this. He went on and on, walked miles, traveled all over the country to discover the truth about God. Naren was kind to all. He had sympathy for the poor. He was courageous too, and these qualities helped him to become a wandering monk, traveling alone to the places to help the needy. He made a speech in a great wall of Olympus in the Parliament of Religions in Chicago on 11th September 1893. He began his address with the words, "Sisters and Brothers of America." Immediately there was a thunderous applause from the vast audience, and it lasted for 2 minutes. Children, he went for giving a speech in the Great Wall of Olympus in the Parliament, that is in the Chicago, on September 11th, 1893. There, when he was when he started to talk, started to give the speech, he started with the "My brothers and sisters of America." After hearing these words, the applause, the great audience, they were very happy and started applause, clapping for 2 minutes. They made such a lot of noise with happiness, and they clapped for 2 minutes. The Swami spoke of the religion that was very vast as the sky and the deep as the ocean. Further, he thanked all those who have assembled there. He referred to the Indians of all classes and sections. He said about the Hindu religion that it is the true sense, it embraces all humanity, and declared, "I am proud to belong to a religion which has taught the world both tolerance and universal acceptance." We believe not only in the universal tolerance, but we accept all religion as true. These words were very impressive. He observed that the division in the society based on the religion were resulted in the human hatred. Their children, when he was speaking, the audience were very happy with the words what he had said. "I am proud to belong to the religion which has been taught to the world." That means the Hindu religion has been taught to the world that the tolerance and also universal acceptance. So, and also he accept all the religions as a truth. That words were very impressive. He felt that the human society would be far more advanced when there is no divisions. Here, divisions means children, poor people, rich people, upper class people, lower class people, poverty people, like that way. He felt that there should not be any difference. All should be equal. Swami Vivekananda expressed his hope saying that the time for driving away these evil forces in the society had come. He told them that everybody should develop the sense of brotherhood and the love for each other. So, what he felt means, children, that everybody should feel that everybody's their own sister, their own brother, and we should love each other. We should not hate anyone. We should love each other. So, by giving this speech, by hearing all this, whatever the Vivekananda has said, the American people had a great respect and they appreciated Vivekananda. After his return to India, he spent his time preaching the religious tolerance and worked for the upliftment of the poor. And he established Bilur Math in 1898, which became the center of the Ramakrishna mission with the motto "Work is Worship." So after returning to India, so he preached many things to the people and he helped the poor people to come up in their life. And then he had a motto that is work is worship. Children, even you should have this motto in your life. Work is whatever work you're doing, you should think it's a God, it's a prayer, it's everything for you. Now, what is your work? It's your work to learn and write, isn't it? So, most of you all spend much time in your playing games. Most of you all sitting only with the mobile, isn't it? So, please don't do that, all that. So, spend some time for your studies also. Okay, so you too have that motto work is worship in your life. Hope you understand the lesson, children. I'll be giving the difficult words for you. So please learn those words and read the textbook. Okay, thank you.